Okay, let's talk about the 2026 tax season. You might be hearing some people call it a perfect storm, and honestly, you're going to want to pay close attention to this one. In the next minute, I'll break down exactly why.
So let's get right to the big question on everyone's mind. Will your tax refund get delayed? Look, the short answer is yeah, it's a very real possibility, and we really need to talk about why.
To really get what's going on, you have to understand this isn't just any other tax year. It's shaping up to be a huge one. And, huge could easily turn into huge headaches for a lot of us.
One tax policy expert put it perfectly. They said, this year isn't about making new tax laws. Nope, it's about the massive job of putting the ones we already have into action. It's one thing to write down a recipe, but it's a whole other thing to actually cook that complicated meal for millions of people.
And as if that wasn't a big enough challenge, there's another, much more urgent problem layered right on top: the threat of a government shutdown. And the timing? It couldn't be worse. It's looming right when filing season is supposed to kick off.
So what's the date you need to circle on your calendar? January 30th. Remember that. And why is that date so important? Well, that's the day the IRS could literally run out of money. For that to happen right as tax season gets into full swing, yeah, that is a major, major concern. And listen, a shutdown isn't just some small hiccup. We're talking about the possibility of nearly half of the entire IRS just closing up shop. And during their absolute peak season. The time when you need them the most.
But here's the thing. This shutdown threat, it's really just one piece of a way bigger, more complicated puzzle. The IRS is already an agency under a ton of pressure.
I mean, they're juggling so much. They've got these huge backlogs from a previous shutdown that lasted 43 days. Their workforce is smaller than it's been in years, which means fewer people to pick up the phone or process your return. And now, even government watchdogs are raising red flags.
Okay, so you hear all this stuff about politics and bureaucracy, but what does it all actually mean for you, for your tax return?
When you cut through all of the noise, what's the one thing you really need to take away from all this?
It's this: filing your taxes this year could get messy. It could be way more complicated than you're used to. So your absolute best defense is simply to be informed and prepared. The real question isn't just, will the system be ready for you? It's, will you be ready for it?